Okay, so I was trying to send a quick message to everybody's line group, but there's 25 different line groups, so I only did 13. So if they forgot, they forgot. Actually, I actually forgot about this meeting until a little reminder popped up on my screen. But all right. So what this is, this means it's gonna be really short. Just gonna let you know what to expect. And what you're going to be doing, and then I'll answer any questions you have. Um, so, okay, all right, so I'll get started. So let me give you a little background about this program. Oops, someone's joined. So this program I started about maybe 6 years ago now. It was a small program I started by myself. I had really small. I did it mainly to help a lot of the Chinese students I had. Um, their English was not so great, so I started mainly for the Chinese students. But then I realized a lot of the other students in the National College, um, their English was not so great. So then I found. Let me just send a quick message here. Someone's asking about the link for the meeting. Just a second. All right. So actually, what I found out was um, we require all the students to have an English level of B2. But then what I found out was only 59% of the students had a B2 level. And so that was a big problem. So then so this program expanded from just one of my classes. I had 9 students, I had 9 mentors and 20 students. And then each year it got bigger and bigger. And then now we're the good thing is the English level at the International College. It's really good now. 6 years ago, the English level was about a B2 level. I'm sorry, only about 59% had a B2 level. Now over 90% have a B2 level. So this program has really helped IC students. But then what we found out was that now our English, all of our international college students, their English is really good. And then so we found out that the university, they asked for our help. Because the students in the Thai program, similar situation to where the National College was 6 years ago, English not so great. And then so what we did was we aligned this program, this Peer Assisted Learning Center, we aligned it with the university's motto. And the university's motto, it's creating a giving and sharing society. So we base it off of that. So what we do is there are 4 courses. So ENL or ILE 125, 126, 127, and then RSU or IRS 127. Those courses, they're required to come to Language Center for only 1 hour a week, so for 10 weeks. And it's a great way you can help other students with English, and also great way for you guys to make friends. And also we found out it's also a great way to improve your English as well, because if you teach it, you got to know it. But one thing I want to stress, you guys are not teachers. Just think of yourself as friends. That's why we changed the Language Center from the International Language Center. Now we're calling it the RSU PAL Center. PAL meaning 2 meanings. PAL as in friend, also PAL as in peer assisted learning. All right, and then also great way for you guys to learn other languages as well. So what we're doing is Monday through Friday from 5 to 6 p.m. No English mentoring sessions. So those are going to be Thai mentoring sessions. So if you want to learn Thai, you can come here for free. Then we're going to have 2 other classes of Japanese. They have a beginner level and intermediate level. So if you want to learn Japanese, you can join that class for free as well. And then we also have, I think we're going to have 2 Chinese classes. So if you want to learn Chinese, you can as well. And we may have other languages pop up, open up soon, depending upon where our exchange students are from. I know last year we had a girl from France, so she taught French. So yeah, so stay tuned for details if more language mentoring sessions open up. Okay, so here's how it's going to work. Okay, all of you registered from the on the website, and then you want to keep that same schedule throughout the duration. Okay, and if those of you, if you're Thai, what we're doing is we're asking you to come from 5 to 6. Okay, because the problem we have, not a big problem, um, but just a small one, is that we have a lot of students that want to learn Thai, but we have very few Thai students. So that's why what we're going to do is we're going to have the time mentoring session from 5 to 6, and then so what's going to happen is the mentors, they come for 1 hour a week, and but the students, they generally come for 30 minutes. So let's say for the time mentoring session it's going to be one from 5 to 5:30, and then you'll switch, and new students will come from 5:30 to 6. Okay, so the Language Center, it's open from Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Okay, those of you that come at again, mentoring session from 5 to 6. But generally we don't have the mentors come in the evening because it's not really a popular time. The big popular time is usually from 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. That's when we get hundreds of students come, sometimes at one time. We do have a little situation where some of the Thai students, they schedule their time, but then they decide to come after their class with their friends. So that's why we ask them to schedule that on the website, so we know exactly how many students to expect. But term 1, we had a lot of students from the Thai program. Term 2, this term, I think it's going to be fewer, so the job will be easier. So yeah, so you're gonna so for the Thai program, if you're Thai, and you'll be teaching Thai, just basically just chat. Many of these Thai students, or many of the students learning Thai, that they know very, very little, just what they learned in class. So just kind of have fun with them to teach them easy expressions, and also you can teach them about Thai culture as well. Okay. Then for those of you that are mentoring English, we actually prepare a PowerPoint for you. Okay. So your team leader, they will give you the PowerPoint, or they'll send you the link for the PowerPoint. And all you do is you just preferably please bring either a laptop or a tablet, because what you're going to be doing is you're just going to be going through the PowerPoint with the students. So it's going to be how we like to set it up. It's for one mentor, 5 students. So you can have five students there, and if you're using your little cell phone, it's going to be hard to see. So please bring your laptop or your tablet, and then you just open the PowerPoint. You just kind of discuss it. Biggest thing, number 1, don't be grammar police. Okay, so if they expect them to make lots of grammar mistakes, but don't try not to correct the grammar so much. So just so long as you understand what they're trying to say, what we want to try to do is we want to build their confidence. Okay, and also don't do what I'm doing right now. Don't talk too fast. Try to talk slow, because a lot of these students, sometimes they may come from the countryside, so maybe they have had little experience speaking English. So try to speak slow. And also a big one, we had this problem last year. Don't laugh. Okay, if they make a mistake, I've had the same situation sometimes when I teach a student, they may make a big mistake, and then even though you want to laugh, please don't laugh, because it'll hurt their self-confidence. What we're trying to do is trying to build their self-confidence in wanting to speak English. Okay, so yeah, so again, the busy sessions is going to be from 11 to 3. So we open up at 9 a.m. I'm not sure how many mentors we have coming at 9, but generally at 9 a.m. not many students come, because actually that's when I'm just waking up. So I probably wouldn't. I usually roll into the office about 11. but because I have evening classes. But yeah, that's what you're gonna do. You'll just the PowerPoint. Oh, also, if you're teaching foundation students, Plan A or Plan B, make sure you're using the correct PowerPoint, because what's going to happen? Most students they're going to be coming once a week for 30 minutes. Okay, but you're there for 1 hour, right? However, the students in the foundation program, Plan A, Plan B, they're going to come 6 times. Okay, so they're gonna schedule 6 appointments each week. So before you start, make sure they haven't done the PowerPoint that you would be covering. Okay, so we have a PowerPoint team, and they create 6 PowerPoints for the foundation students each week. Because we did have a problem last term where the foundation students complained. They said, "Oh, I did the same PowerPoint 5 times." Okay, so now we're creating separate PowerPoints, and to make sure they have it covered. Okay. So that's roughly about it. It's a 10-week program. Starts week 4, so it starts tomorrow, and then it finishes in week 13. Okay, so expect the first week, not a lot of students will come for 2 reasons. One, normally the first week is especially tomorrow. The first day, generally not many people come. And secondly, you have the air quality. So some students, their teachers are offering online classes. But I'm keeping my classes on site. Actually, I only teach 1 class, but yeah. So good chance if during the first week it may be a little not so busy. Okay, but then second week that's when it usually picks up. All right. So what you're gonna do when you start, make sure when you start your first session this week, make sure the students they finish the pre-test first. Okay, so I sent the link in the line group for the team leaders. I sent that to them tonight. I asked them to post the pre-test in the line groups, but maybe they didn't do that. But yeah, so when they so when you first meet, actually whenever you meet somebody, because chances are you're going to meet different people each week. All right. So ask your Thai students each week, have you taken the pre-test? And then if they say no, then have them take the pre-test first. Then they take the pre-test. Pre-test, it's the same one as you guys take. It's 50 multiple choice questions. And so first they complete the pre-test, then they can have the session with you. All right. And this is very important because this is the data that we collect for the university. One of my job, because I'm my official title, I'm director of the RIC PAL Centre, and my job is to collect data, especially in terms of English proficiency. We got to keep track of everybody's English level, including you guys. That's why we tell you to take a pre-test, post-test as well. And so we got to report this information to the university. Okay. All right. And I guess that's pretty much about it. And now I want to open up for any questions you guys may have. Are there any questions?
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
Yes. Well, then
So right now, due to
I have an answer.
oh,
Yeah.
due to like PM 2.5 right now, do we need to go because all the classes are online right now? So
Yeah. Yes. Yes. So you'll need to come. If you don't come this week, actually, technically, the classes they're supposed to be having a hybrid class, not online class. But maybe the teachers are they want to stay at home. But that's okay. If you don't come this week, make sure to make sure to make it up. All right, because you're supposed to come for 10 classes. Sorry, not 10 mentoring sessions. Okay, so if you don't come the first week, it's okay. But make sure to make it up. I know for the ENL or ILE 125 and 126, this is worth 15% of your final grade. And so many students, not so many, a few students last term. The way we have it set up is that for the 125 class, the in order to get an A, you need to get a 90%. But this is with 15%. So if you don't come, you lose very easy points, and you can't get an A in the class. All right. And then for E&L, or ILE 125 and 126, these are easy classes to get an A in. Okay, so if you come to all the classes and you do your mentoring sessions, that'll give you a pretty good chance of getting an A. Okay, so yeah, so you don't have to come. We prefer you guys to come the first week. If not, we understand because all of your classes may have been canceled, but they should not have been canceled. We were told as teachers to have hybrid. But okay, did that answer your
Okay.
question?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Any more questions?
I have a question.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with all the schedule. I have no idea when I have to join any of the classes. I'm really sorry I'm asking this. As a mentor, can you tell me the exact time that I have to be there?
Are you Mr. Yosel?
Yes.
Mr. or you sound like a miss?
I go by Mr., but yeah, I'm a girl.
Okay, well, okay. So actually, what you should have done, maybe you were absent in class. We did a classroom introduction, but yeah, what you need to do, go to
Yeah,
now.
I'm new. I'm new.
Oh, you're new. Oh, okay. Now have you joined the line group for your class?
I have joined the line group, but so far I have not known the exact time that I have to be during the classes. So I
Okay,
have no
so
idea on which date I have to
all right.
be.
So let me. I'll type this in the chat here. I'll do this is the website.
Okay.
ilc.rsu.ac.th. Okay, so this right here, this is where you go to register. Okay, and we also have a tutorial on showing you how to do it. If you want to, what you want to do, go to my YouTube channel. 'Cause I don't have the link right now, but it's the YouTube channel is called the. Let me type this in the chat here. It's called RSU PAL Centre. So just look for that YouTube channel in on YouTube, and then look for the introductory video on how to use the website. Okay. And so you can choose any available time, except now can you speak Thai?
No.
Okay, all right. So don't choose Monday through Friday from 5 to 6. Okay. Other than that, you can choose any time between 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. or maybe 9 a.m. to about 4 p.m. Yeah, or until 5 p.m. Okay.
Okay, so weekly I just have one class.
Well, yeah, it's not really a class, but it's a mentoring session. Yeah, only one, and it's 1 hour for each week, from week 4 to week 13.
So 1 week only once. Okay, thank you.
Yes, yeah. So let's say even if you're you enrolled in 125, 126, even though you're enrolled in 2 classes, only have one session per week. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Any more questions?
Jan, I have a question.
Okay.
So regarding the Thai mentors, they're only like available 5 to 6 p.m. every day, or
No, 5 to 6. That's for the Thai mentoring.
okay, so that's when we can practice our Thai with them.
Yeah. So you can come in. Mentoring session is going to be so the Thai mentors they're going to be there from 5 to 6. But you guys, you can schedule an appointment from 5 to 5:30 and then 5:30 to 6. Or if you want to stay for the whole hour, if there's spots available, you can. But maybe best to do that. Best to do that in advance. All right. So make sure you can reserve your spot because we have in the line group I created for people that want to learn Thai. It was around 100 students, and then we have the students enrolled in the like Thai for beginners class. They're going to be joining as well. That's another 100. So we have maybe like over 200 students that want to learn Thai. So it's best to yeah, it's best to reserve your spot in advance. Okay, looks like I have another question from Mino. John, so ENL 127 don't have classes. Yes, you do. Okay, it's for 125, 126, it's 15% of your final grade. But then for ENL 127 and then IRS 127, or for English at work, and then intercultural communication, there is a percentage of the final grade will be based on your attendance here, but not as much as 15%. Okay. So yeah, the best thing to do is just to come to the Language Center each week for 10 weeks and just kind of have fun and relax to talk with other people. And then that would be the easiest way to get an A. Uh-oh. One person just joined. All right. Okay, so now are there any other questions? Any questions? And so I'm recording this, so I know one person just joined. You kind of missed the whole meeting, but I'm recording this, and what I'll do is I'll post. Uh-oh, Mr. Yozel is coming back. Okay, but anyway, so I'm recording this, and then I'll post this I'll post a link for it into each line group. All right. Okay. So, any more questions?
อาจารย์ครับ
Hello,
I have a
sir.
question. Oh, sorry.
Yes. Ice, what's up?
Okay, so I'm just curious about the how many mentors will be for the Thai sessions. So I enroll on the Thai session as the mentor, right? And the schedules also include like 4 people in just one day, the Thursday. So in the session, I have to teach English students for like 4 people teaching them.
So generally, what it's going ideally it's going to be one mentor for 5 students. Okay, and then so what we have is I haven't seen I know one of our head team leaders, she was in charge of making the schedule for the Thai mentors. So I was kind of hoping we could get 4 or 5 Thai mentors, and then we also have the team leaders there. They're the backup mentors. So in case we get more students than we expect, then they can help out as well. But generally, it's going to be in all sessions. What we want one mentor with 5 students. Okay. All right. Any more questions?
Yes.
Jen.
One final question.
What was it? Okay, so if you're not talking, please turn your microphone off because I got lots of background noise. So who has a question?
Me, I have a
Anybody?
question.
Okay.
How can I register for the Thai mentor, like as a student?
Okay, yeah. So we have a you can go to the website and register as a student. Okay. Also, we have a line group, and you can just join that line group, or you can just show up because this week probably not many people are going to come because of the air quality. So you can couple things. You can join the line group, and then what I'll do is I can what I can do is maybe I can post the QR code for the line group. I'll post that into each of your line groups tonight. And then you can also on the website register as a student, okay, and book your appointment weekday at 5 p.m. Or you can just show up. So if you come this week, again, not many people will be there. So yeah, it should be pretty easy this week. Okay. All right. Any more questions? Let me look at the chat here. Maybe more people. John, where are we teaching those students? In which room? Okay, yeah. So sorry, it's in Building 7, room 101. Okay, so what's going to happen? I forgot to mention this. What's going to happen is first, when you come, 2 things. You're gonna have to record your attendance for check in and check out. So we want you to check in and check out with a QR code and also with your fingerprint. Okay, so make sure try to get there a little early your first session, because we're gonna set you up with your fingerprint. Okay, and then so what this term is, it's going to be test to see which one is more effective. Is it the QR code or is the fingerprint? So that's why we want you to do both for check in and check out. Okay, and then when you come to building 7, room 101. That's where you check in, check out. We do have some area inside that room for the mentoring sessions, but not a lot. Then outside, so it's going to be in the library building, first floor. In the open air area, we got about maybe 30 tables. You can just go there. Then we also have 2 air-conditioned rooms on the other side. So there's going to be one room, I think it says, there's a big sign above it, maybe that says Samsung, and another room right next to it. If you want air conditioning, that's fine. You can go in there. Okay. Oh yeah, just ask the team leaders, ask them to get the room unlocked for you if it's locked. All right. And any more questions? John, the schedule that we have reserved exists until the end. So what's going to happen for a team leader? Sorry, for the mentoring session. Yeah, what you registered for, you keep that same throughout the whole term for the 10 weeks. For those of you, if you signed up, registered early, and you chose 5 p.m. And you don't speak Thai, make sure you change your schedule. I think we should have gotten that already taken care of, but just in case. Okay. But then if you come as a student, let's say if you want to learn Thai, then you have to register each week. Okay. Mentor, you register one time, same throughout the whole 10 weeks. But if you come as a student, you want to learn Thai, you'll need to register each week. Okay. Any more questions? Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. No questions. Okay, great. All right. So I guess we'll finish it for here. And I gotta go eat my dinner. I haven't eaten dinner yet. But yeah. And what I'll do tonight, I'll post the link. I'll just post the QR code for the Thai class in each of the line groups. Okay. Here, one more question here. We need to teach them only one section in a week. Okay, that's a very good question. For most of the students, they only come for 30 minutes. However, okay, again, the foundation students, they're going to come 6 times. Okay, then we also have hospitality students. Their teachers have them come multiple times as well. Okay, so generally each student only comes for a 30-minute session, but some students may come more. Okay. All right. Any other questions? No? Okay. Oh, Yoon. Yes. Yoon?
No, teacher, I just said the wrong button. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Mr. Yosol as a time mentor. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing as a Thai, if you speak Thai and you're a mentor from 5 to 6, you're going to be teaching 2 sessions, 5 to 5:30, 5:30 to 5:30 to 6, and same with all mentors. You teach for 1 hour, but the students they're gonna schedule, they're gonna reserve a 30-minute time block. Okay. So you're going to teach 2 30-minute sessions. All right, if that makes sense. So the students come for 30 minutes typically, but you'll get 2 different groups. Okay, stay for 1 hour. So let's say if you're scheduled for 11 o'clock, you stay from 11 to 12. You'll have one group from 11 to 11:30, and then they leave, and you get another group from 11:30 to 12. Okay, so here's. It says so one section for one. Okay, only one. No, each. You, as a mentor, you're there for 1 hour. Okay, as when the Thai students come, they come for 30 minutes. So you guys only come 1 hour each week. So that this is just 10 hours. for the total program. So for 10 weeks. So 1 hour each week. Okay. Hello, sir. For team leaders, can you explain what we're supposed to do? Okay. So this is actually a meeting for the mentors, but yeah, team leaders. We had a team leader meeting a few weeks ago, but sure, I'd be happy to repeat that. But the team leaders, what you're supposed to do is your shift is from anywhere from 2 hours to 3 hours. Okay. And you come once a week. Okay. And as a team leader, so for those of you in the future, if you're interested in being a team leader, the team leaders, since they do come, they're there for a longer time. They do get compensation, not that much. We'll pay 1,000 baht for the whole term. So you complete the 10 mentoring sessions, or you're there for 10 sessions as a team leader. We'll pay you 1,000 baht. Then if you do a classroom introduction, we'll pay you 500 baht. So you can get 1,500 baht for one term. Or if you're a scholarship student, then you're a team leader to cover your scholarship hours. Then you get 50% of your scholarship hours taken care of. Okay. But as a team leader, your main job is you're to make sure things go smoothly. Okay. And so when students come, when mentors come, your job is to put them together. Okay. However, and this is the problem we have with mentors, is that in the beginning of the term, people come, but then towards the middle of the term, they stop coming. All right, which causes us a big problem. So as a team leader, you're also a backup mentor. So that's why you want to make sure, and you look at how many people, a second ago there was 71, now there's 70, but we're supposed to have around 500 mentors. All right. So yeah, so that is a problem, trying to get motivating the mentors to come. Okay, but yeah, so as a team leader, your job is to make sure things go smoothly, pair up the mentors with the students and get them on their way. And then if mentors don't come, then you'll be a backup mentor. Okay. And if you have any more questions about team leader, please ask your head team leader. So all head team leaders have been team leaders before, so they know exactly what's going on. All right, so next question is, so we have to do a mentor 1 hour a week, but do Tuesday? Yes. So 1 hour a week, but each session for the Thai students, it's 30 minutes. Okay, so you're there 1 hour a week, and you'll be doing 2 30-minute sessions. All right, so it says in register we saw student and mentor. So which we have to register with, and also for mentor, it said you need mentor ID. Okay, so if you're going to come in for the Thai class, that means you're going to be coming as a student. So that's what you register as. Okay. However, if you want to schedule your mentor session, choose mentor. Okay. And I do have on YouTube, we created a video tutorial on how to register. So you go to my YouTube channel, which I posted earlier on here. Look for my YouTube channel and look for the tutorial. If you have any other questions, please contact Helen. So please contact, I'm going to type in Helen. So she's the one that runs this whole thing. She's the head team leader, and so she knows what to do. So if you have any more questions about registering your session, please ask Helen. Okay. All right. So can I do mentoring more than once a week without checking? Oh, sure, absolutely. If you want to be there more often, you can. Yeah. Or if if you want to, yeah. So you want to make sure you come at least once a week. But if you want to come more, no problem. Right. All right. So I think I answered all the questions. So just one. I'm gonna ask one last time. Are there any more questions?
Can we do more than 1 hour a week?
Yeah, sure. No problem. You need to do at least 1 hour, but if you want to do more than 1 hour, yeah, of course. Okay.
So will we get extra credit for it?
No.
No.
There's no way I can give you extra credit because I'm not your teacher.
Oh,
right. Yeah. So, and unfortunately, let's say if you come the first 5 weeks, let's see, you want to make sure you come at least once a week because we're gonna need you there. Okay, but if you want to spend more time there, no problem. Okay. Yeah, because we do have a problem with the student attendance. Like it's like this, and then it'll drop, and then I know because I'll be there most of the time, and yeah, and sometimes it does get chaotic with so many Thai students coming all at once. Sometimes 70 or 80 or 100 come all at once, and then we have a problem with no mentors come. I'm like, what do I do? But okay, thank you. All right, any more questions? Okay, all right, great. So no more questions, hopefully. Yes, Boone.
Professor, I
Yes.
have a question. Is that
Okay.
what's gonna happen if your student's not coming to your class?
You're gonna sit there. Okay. But don't worry. What we do is we try to, let's say for example, if your students don't come, then we'll put you maybe in another group. So I've instructed all team leaders. I said, okay, I don't want mentors just sitting there doing nothing. So we may put you in another group. So maybe you might have 2 mentors with 5 students. Okay. And if your mentor doesn't put you in a group, say go to your team leader and say, hey, can I join another group? If you have nothing to do. Okay. So yeah. But expect if you're scheduled during lunchtime, that should be kind of busy. Okay.
Right, great.
All right. Okay, thank you. Any more questions? No more questions? Okay, great. So what I'll do, I'm gonna, uh-oh. Let me see here. Somebody had a question. Okay, here we go. Can I participate as student in Thai section even though I don't take, of course, yes, of course. The foreign language classes, they're open to everybody. Okay. So again, like what I said, we have a line group for the people who want to study Thai. There's about 100 of them there. Then we have the ones in the Thai class, about 100, over 100 in there. And so, but the key is the ones that are in the Thai class, like in maybe Ajahn Printer's class or one of the teachers, they only have to come 5 times. All right. But you want to make sure, what I would recommend is book your appointments early. That way you can reserve your spot. Okay. And so I believe you can reserve multiple for multiple weeks. So make sure you book your appointments in advance. That way you can secure your spot. All right. Okay. Any other questions? Nope. Okay. So what I'm going to do, lower your hand. Okay. Good. So what I'm going to do, tonight I will post this video. I'll post on YouTube, and then I will post a link into the line groups so that way if you came late, you can see what we talked about. Okay, but again, if you have any other questions, please contact Helen. Okay, I'm going to be in the language center usually I won't be there tomorrow because I have to visit another university. But generally I'm there Monday through Friday. I do have class Monday and Thursday at 3 p.m. So I won't be there at those times. But generally I'll usually arrive by 11 o'clock. If you guys have any questions, I preferably just ask me in person. Please no messages online because I get so many messages. Because you look at we have about 170 team leaders and 500 mentors and it's very difficult for me to respond to each message. But if you come see me in person, I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you have. All right. Okay, great. So that's it. We went a little bit longer than I was expecting, but that's okay. Anyways, have fun. And I look forward to seeing you guys in building 7, room 101 this term. All right. Okay. So bye-bye.